There you are. Sorry I'm late. I didn't think I'd make it on time. Oh, looks like you already ordered. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I'm so late for a date. I had a little bit of a delay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for being late. Oh, you have no idea how terrible it was. The streets are being fixed, so I had to take the long way. It was awful. How are you doing today? Hello, I see. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Wasabi Man. I did not stitch you up. I'm sorry. Thank you for ordering me something. Oh, you know exactly what I like. You guys know exactly what I like. Oh, how sweet. You got me Valentine's chocolates. You didn't have to. Alexander, hello. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy I could have made it. I'm so happy you made it. I was worried that you probably wouldn't have come. I was a little worried. Maybe a little worried. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I made it. Oh, let me just get comfy. There we go. I'm so happy I was able to make it. Yes, I dressed up extra fancy today because I wanted to make sure that I look special. I look nice and special for you, Floofles. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? I'm so glad to I'm so happy to see you. I really am. It's a bit noisy today, isn't it? Usually this place isn't as super busy as it usually is. But it's pretty busy today. I guess a lot of couples want to come and have romantic coffee dates. Blah. I'm just happy to spend time with my Floofles. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is one of the best movies this year. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. It looks like such a cute movie. I haven't seen it yet. I think the you left the oven on. Oh no, what's happening? Don't leave the oven on. Happy Valentine's Day, Sarah. I hope you are having a lovely one. I hope you're having a lovely one. I'm quite tired. I almost slept in. I almost slept in. I'm very tired. I'm quite tired. I had a collaboration with Cal today, our lovely friend and Floofle and fellow VTuber Calvin Frosta. We did a Valentine's Day stream collaboration together. Alexander, I would appreciate it if you did not spam in my chat, please. Do not do that. I would greatly appreciate it if you don't do that. I don't like seeing spam in my chat because it takes away from the conversation that we have. So just be mindful in the future, okay? If you're gonna message, please don't make it a spam. I am not tired, I am the tired. I feel that, Icy. I feel that so much. I haven't seen Puss in Boots 2. It looks like such a cute movie. I like the Shrek universe, and Puss in Boots is a fun little character. I slept in though. I slept in a little bit after the stream because I woke up at 5 in the morning in order to do the stream with Cal because of the time difference. It was a lot of fun. The stream was a lot of fun. We ended up playing Sucker for Love First Date. I exercised my voice acting muscles a little bit. It was a goofy, silly, fun time. The game itself is very fun. I really enjoy it. It's actually a really fun game. So we're gonna be we stopped off at halfway through the game. I would assume halfway through. So we might end up picking it up again in the future, and I will post in the Discord and on Twitter when we decide to do that again because that was a fun game and Cal is a fun friend to play with. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. How are you guys doing today? How is your day going so far? I don't know, time zones are a funny thing, so I don't know what time it is everywhere else where you guys are. So let me know how your day's going. Is your day just starting? Is it just ending? Is it the middle of the night? Is it the middle of the evening or the afternoon? You're doing good? I see, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. It's 9 a.m. Oh, so you're... Okay, so you're not that far off from me. It's 10 a.m. for me. I'm good. I've been on work. Oh, I hope you had a wonderful day at work. I hope it wasn't too tiring. I hope it wasn't too tiring, Sarah. I can understand how long and tedious work can be. Mm. 4:17? Is it 4:17 in the evening? Oh, you're far ahead of me. That's right, you live in the Netherlands, so yeah, you're farther ahead of me. Farther ahead of me. No, not Netherlands, Norway, excuse me, Norway. You live... yes. Oh, sorry. Ah, the cat. Don't do that, booby. Don't do that, booby! Hold on. Go, scoot. He stepped on my keyboard that I put off to the side. You almost canceled my outfit. I'll be upset. It's a very cute Valentine's Day look. The artist who made it an available asset, and he did a very wonderful job. I forgot the name of the person who made this asset, but if I remember, I will put it in the description later, because all the credit goes to the artists who made these wonderful assets. All of them. They're all amazing and wonderful and talented. So they all deserve all the credit. So if I remember both to put the names in the description and put their names down, I shall do so. Sometimes I forget, and I just have a terrible memory because I go through so much during the day, and my short-term memory is already god-awful, so... My cats were having their shenanigans all day, so... the fact that they're calming down now and just want a little bit of attention, it's not that big, it's not that bad, it's just silly, goofy kitties. But yeah, you guys excited? This whole week is going to be a week of streaming. Tomorrow we're going to pick up where we left off on the last story time with the night circus. Um, we shall definitely pick up on that. I'm excited to finish the night circus. It's been such a fun story. So dramatic, so intense. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. So I'm excited. I'm excited to continue that story. Yeah. I hope you guys are too, because I'm really loving it. And I can't wait to start the new story. I got a couple of new books, some from my childhood, that I absolutely adore. I absolutely adore these stories. I found them there from my childhood, from when I was just a younger Kay, and I would love to share them with you. I definitely would love to share them with you. I found a few books. I found a couple of physical copies and a couple of digital copies, which is fun. So I'm excited to share them with you. Sounds nice. I hope so. Doing these reading streams has helped me out a lot with my speech impediment issues. I feel like I can speak a little clearer now. I say as I mess up words. I'm doing better than I usually have been. Before I started doing this, I would just simply work in quiet all the time. I don't generally speak. I work from home, so everything I do is on my computer, and I don't generally speak to anybody unless I have to, which is few and far between for my work. It kind of, you know, you don't do something for a long period of time, you kind of fall out of the habit, like certain habits. So for me not talking to people very often, I ended up kind of I started losing my ability to speak fluently. I started forgetting kind of the lessons I learning how to speak properly. Because I had a very bad speech impediment when I was younger, and it was very difficult to talk. Even now, sometimes I have my days. And now I'm getting better at it again. I'm able to speak a little bit better now. As long as it goes up and forward, yes. I hope to continue improving my speech impediment. I hope to continue improving my social skills. I hope to continue improving as a VTuber and as a person. So every day is a little bit of a baby step, which I'm so happy that I can do now, sitting here with you guys. Technoblade watching us cry over his... Aww. You got me chocolates? I feel so special. I didn't get you anything. I didn't know what to get you. I didn't know if you would like chocolates or flowers or teddy bears, so I panicked the last minute. I panicked last minute and I didn't get anything for you. I'm sorry. I truly am sorry. Excuse me. Between between allergies and the weather being hot and cold, my health is a little all over the place. I'm not sick. I don't feel ill, but I definitely feel unwell. Best wishes, Kay, on speech and social. Thank you so much. I try to improve a little bit every day. Like some days I have it really bad, like I'll slur my words or I'll like that, you know. And I don't do it on purpose. I struggle with it sometimes. Some days are great, some days aren't. Some days my mouth wants to communicate and cooperate, and some days it doesn't. So I try my best. I just hope that you all can still understand me, despite my my slight speech issues. It definitely was a lot worse when I was a kitten. When I was a kitten, it was worse, because it was like my mouth, it was like I had more of a cat mouth than a human mouth, you know what I mean? It's like my mouth was instinctively just trying not to speak human language. And so it was a bit of a struggle, but we, with a lot of patience and love and shock therapy, managed to make it work. Creator managed to make it work. I don't know why he didn't just take me to an actual speech therapist, but thinking back on it now, it would have been weird. Everyone has days that go up and down. Yes, everyone has up and down days, and the down days are never always as bad as they seem. They always just feel that way. Whether it's with an impediment, an illness, or even just having a bad day. They don't last forever. Bad days don't last forever. You know? Sometimes you just gotta ride it out until a new day comes and things get better. Every time someone says arson, I do arson. Oh my goodness. Please don't commit don't commit the fire starting. It's illegal, I see. Besides, isn't that dangerous for you? You're made of ice. Time to do I see, you're so silly. You're so silly. Oh, I hope you liked the look I did for Valentine's Day. I ended up finding a wig, a really lovely wig, and I ended up putting it on. I haven't had hair in a long time, and I felt like being a little fancy and having some long hair. It's been a very long time since I had long hair. It's a little tedious, to be honest. I'm kind of glad I cut my long hair from forever ago. You look nice. Thank you, sir. I'm sure you look lovely as well. So yeah, I'm still a little out of it. I woke up not too long ago. I took my medicines not too long ago. So when those kick in, I'm gonna probably be a little dopey. Like, I'll probably be a little dopey. That's okay, because I'm getting more and more used to my medication, so it's not affecting me as hard as it usually does when I first started taking it. Before it would put me right to sleep and make me really dopey, like I was on drugs. But much better. I'm much better at handling it now. It's like a sedative almost at this point for my nerves, because I get some really bad nerve issues, like nervousness issues and anxiety issues. It's been helping a lot. So I don't have to rely on other forms of self-medication to deal with living every day. It's definitely a lot easier on my body. As of now. Down the road, I don't know. But I'm doing well. I've talked to my therapist. I've talked to my doctors. They agree that this is the best course of action for me right now, so that I'm not self-medicating in a way that could cause any potential damage in the future. And when I'm ready to kind of wean off the medication, when I feel like I do not need it anymore, they'll start weaning me off with lower doses until I no longer need it. Which is nice. So yeah, if I start feeling a little dopey and a little sleepy, it's probably because of that medication. It's definitely because of the medication, not even probably. It's definitely because of the medication. Let's be real, most Gen Zs don't know what floppy disks are or anything, for that matter. That is true. I read a post about a teenager going to the library for the first time in their life, and they were absolutely flabbergasted at the concept of a library. I'm like, are you serious? You've never been to a library before? Libraries are amazing. Like, they're like, you could just take books off the shelf and rent them out? That's wild. And I'm like, yeah. That's how people have been getting information forever. Libraries are lovely. I love libraries. Next time we go on a date, I'm going to take you to a library. One of my favorite libraries. They're very lovely. They have all sorts of books. But yeah, most of the younger generations don't know anything about the olden times. Don't we still have libraries? We do still have libraries. That's why I find it even more mind-boggling that, like, you didn't know what a library was? I'm not scared of anything but that. Points to Gen Z. That scares me. It's like the My Chemical Romance song, Teenagers. Teenagers scare the living out of me. It's, it's accurate and apropos to Gen Zers, the Zoomers, the, the youngins. They don't know. They don't know. They'll never know. They are fortunate to grow up in a world with such advanced technology and continue to see technology advance. They won't know how we struggled. They won't know how we struggled back in the day. Libraries are the best. Libraries are amazing. I love libraries. That's how I find most of the books that I love so much. I find them through my local libraries. As a youngin who didn't have very many friends growing up, I always went to the library after my lessons and would read a bunch of books. I would hide on a little corner somewhere with a pile of books around me. I used to go to the bookstores and do the same thing. I would go and have piles of books around me, and if I had pocket money, I would absolutely go and buy books. I'd go and buy the books that I wanted. It was a lot of fun. It was the best time of my life, and I still enjoy doing that. Although now I don't sit in corners anymore because I don't care what people think about me or my cat ears or my tail. They're lovely, lovely parts of myself. So I'll just sit there and read, and people will ask me why I'm in a costume, and I'll be like, it's not a costume, but and make a joke and laugh and die a little inside each time. Same, I have a 10 minutes walk from where I live. Same! My closest library is about a 10-minute walk for myself, too. I always end up having to carry an empty backpack with me because I always end up getting a bunch of books whenever I go there, even though I have a bunch of my own books in my own home. But I just love it. I love reading. I'm a book fanatic. For some people, numbers are the thing. For me, it's books. I prefer reading. I love reading books. So that's why I like to read on stream for you guys. I like to share a little bit of the worlds I kind of dived into as a kid and as a young adult, and share that with you. It feels very special. Even if you don't like the story, the fact that I get to share it with you means a lot to me. Even if you just tune in and say, oh, the story may not be my thing, but it seems like you're having fun, whatever. Even if you watch just for a little bit, it makes so much. It means so much to me. It really makes my day. Even though I know reading streams aren't for everybody. After the stream, I'm probably gonna make a new account and join. Okay. Should read Homer's epic on stream. I do want to read some more classics. What's the last classic I read? Wasn't it Frankenstein? It was Frankenstein. That was the last classic we read, right? Frankenstein. The Portrait of Dorian Gray was one we read. I think that was after Frankenstein. I definitely want to try to read more stories for you guys. I do have one lined up. I have a couple lined up that I want to read. Hit us up with Iliad and the Odyssey. Definitely. I definitely do want to read the Odyssey. That would be fun. Wait, if it's Alvin and the Chipmunks, what is Alvin? Alvin is a chipmunk. Alvin is a chipmunk. He's just the forerunner of the group. Did you read the original Frankenstein? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. As original as I could get. Like, I found the book in an old bookshop that I visited in the city. And, this bookshop, I love it because people donate books and you can find some serious gems for very cheap, and it's wonderful. I found cookbooks. I found a whole bunch of storybooks that I love, graphic novels, some amazing graphic novels. I wish I could read graphic novels because I would read like the ones that I love. A couple of ones that I learned from school that I adore. Persepolis is a beautiful graphic novel. And Mouse. Mouse is a wonderful graphic novel. Mouse is one that has been recently banned in schools and here in the States, and it's ridiculous because it's a biography. It's a graphic novel biography written by Art Spiegelman, and it's about his father who was a survivor of the Holocaust and his how he survived the Holocaust and what he went through. And the fact that they're banning that in schools is ridiculous. Like, what are you trying to protect the kids from? The truth of the past? How history is repeating itself? It's it's absolutely it's absolutely ridiculous. It makes me so sad to see how people are slowly erasing some of the biggest, like, parts of of human history to protect the children. You can't protect them forever. They need to know how. You can't sugarcoat history. History is a raw and brutal thing and complicated. It is yes, it is 819. It's just absolutely 1984. This is disgusting. All the iterations of Frankenstein did the story dirty. The original story gave the monster actual emotions and a motive for revenge. Yes, I read the original. I would only read the original if it was on the stream. I read other iterations, which are fine, but no, I read the original. I got a whole freaking manga comic book library in my basement and upstairs. I'm jealous! I would love to collect more manga, but sadly I don't have any more space in my bookshelves. Yes. I don't like the fact that books that are being censored are books that are imperative to human history, to human growth, to critical thinking. Like, how dare you take away all these resources that show the most ugliest parts of our world so that the generation after can learn from it, and you decide to take it away because you're so afraid of their delicate sensibilities. It angers me so much. It truly does. It makes me so mangry, mad and angry, mangry. It makes me so mangry. It makes me so aggravated to just be like, why do you think this? Why is this bad for children? You know, and they were like, oh, but it depicts nudity and violence. Hi, this is a story about the Holocaust. You know, Auschwitz, the Nazis, Germany. Like, why are you trying to protect the kids from that? Oh, that was in the past. It's too violent. It's not good for kids to read. Yes, it is. I read it as a child. I read about it when I studied the Holocaust. I went to the United Nations on a class trip to listen to Holocaust survivors tell their stories uncensored and brutal. I was 14 at the time. I went to the UN on a class trip to listen to these people who have suffered and have dealt with the trauma of all that pain and loss. And they're brave to even stand up there and talk about it to a bunch of 14-year-old kids who could never imagine having to live through that. And you're telling me that you don't want to hurt your kid's delicate mind with the idea of human atrocities, despite the fact that it's still being committed to this day. You are a piece of shit. Like, that is just that is so anger inducing. Like, how dare you? You learned about this. All the generations after you learned about this. How dare you try to protect these kids from the truth of the world and the ugliness of humanity? They're gonna learn one way or another. It's better that they learn the past before they have to deal with the harsh realities of the future. Like, how dare you? Hold on, I'm missing some. I went on a tangent. I watched a movie of the Frankenstein thinking, and growing up, he's just a dumb monster. The original story shows him with intelligence and sorrowful emotions the movie just never talks about. Right, I'm waiting for a day where a good Frankenstein movie comes out that's based on the books and not on the pulp culture. Dr. Eggman is a one-dimensional villain like other villains. He shows fear, sadness, emotion, and one-dimensional villains don't show. True, I agree with that. There's a lot of villains that are also really one-dimensional and fictional stories, and it's just so sad too. Bro, I swear to God, when I went to the Holocaust Memorial, I saw people recording other people sitting on graves. Damn Gen Z these days. This is what happens when you ban books on history and biographies and stuff like that. The kids will have no respect for what happened to the past, to the people of the past. You're teaching your kids to be ignorant. You're teaching these kids to be disrespectful. You're teaching these kids that the past, the Holocaust, is just a scary story, when in reality it's one of the grossest atrocities to ever happen in human history. Well, recent human history. Fairly recent, like within the last 100 years. And it only gets worse from there. Happy Valentine's Day, Jack. I went on a hideous tangent about book banning and how it affects the how it affects the younger generation. It makes me so angry. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Jack. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy that you made it. Except from slavery. Right, they tell you slavery is bad, and that's it. They'll teach you about slavery, but they won't teach you about the Holocaust. They won't teach you about, they won't teach you about the French Revolution. They won't teach you about, the religious genocides of the Crusades. You know what I mean? They will not tell you about these things because they want to hurt their delicate sensibilities on the past. Yeah. Oh. Our high school taught us the concentration camps and the execution camps were full detail based two terms around propaganda and World War II atrocities. Yeah, when I went to school, we weren't spared much of things either. We weren't spared anything in my school. Damn, you Americans got scuffed with the curriculum. Even more so now for the younger generation. When I left school, I figured everything was fine. You know, I learned about these horrible things. I learned about different religions. I learned about a lot of things that they will not teach in school anymore. If they teach religion, it's only Christianity. If they teach anything else, you get these Karen parents that want to complain, like, you're brainwashing our kids to learn about other language. This is a Christian household. Well, I mean this with all due respect, but fuck your Christian household. If your Christian household makes your children ignorant, then that's no will of God. Okay? That is no will of God. Okay? I have no problem with people who are Christian or Catholic or anything like that, but when you use religion as an excuse for ignorance and ignorance and just plain bigotry, then you can go fuck yourself. Okay? I genuinely have no problem with people who are Christian or Catholic or Islam or Jewish or pagan or atheist or Satanist. I don't care what your religion is. If you use your religion as an excuse for bigotry and ignorance, then you are no Christian. You are no God worshipping individual. You're right. Even if you don't believe in God, there should be no excuse for such ignorance and bigotry and hatred and just plain misinformation. I went to a Catholic school and even our religious classes made us study and learn the history of other religions. Right. Like, I went to a Catholic school and I was very young and I learned about these sort of things. Even though it wasn't like, it was like, oh, these are other religions that exist. Here's a little bit about them. You know, we have friends who are of other religions that we need to, like, you know, respect as well as good Catholics. And I'm like, my brain exploded, you know. It was such a great revelation. Nowadays it's like you only learn about one God, the Christian God. Like, hello, this is not, my country is not a theocracy. It is not a Christianity dominated country. This is not a country that only worships Christianity. This is a country that gives you the freedom to worship, to have the Christian religion, okay? Land of the free does not mean land of the free of everything else but one God. Okay, and it makes me so angry. Alright. I am not religious. I am very much a spiritual individual. I believe in the forces of nature and of the universe. Do I believe there are deities out there? Perhaps. I'm very gray area when it comes to things like that. Because I very much believe there's forces in the world that we cannot understand. Things that we cannot prove, and things that we see that obviously cannot be explained. You know? Experiences that cannot be explained. The universe is very, very funny like that. But to say that this religion is the one truth of the world is ignorant and dangerous. I believe in ghosts. I also believe in ghosts. I have had my fair share of supernatural experiences in my life, and that's a story I'll get into in a little bit. I believe in die. I also believe in die. It is the ultimate end. But the end is never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never... Oh, sorry. I got a little Stanley Parable in my memory. I believe in monkey. I also believe in monkey. I believe in the power of monkey. Reject modernity. Return to monkey. But yes, book banning is terrible. The fact that they're banning books. They're banning mouse. Now that angered me because that's one of my... I have copies of this book. I have copies of this book, Mouse. It is a beautiful and heartbreaking story about a man who just wanted to have nothing but a family and a life and has to deal with the atrocities of being in a concentration camp. And I'm just so angry they take it out of schools because the kids are too fragile to learn about it. There's nudity and talk to unaliving yourself and unaliving other people. And that's the point. That's the point. Because the way the world is now, I'm not surprised these other countries, my country included, will get into some kind of war. And when that happens, we're all victims. We're all going to repeat history because the younger generation isn't learning from the past. Because you want to protect their delicate little minds from the violence. Come on now. That's your ignorance showing, and that is the most dangerous thing a human can be. Is ignorant. Monkey? Yes, monkey. Nudity. When I was in school, most of the students knew what lewd sites were. Of course. Because once you reach a certain age, you just start turning into a little degenerate and either not giving a rat's ass who knows, or being so overly cautious that it's obvious. There's no in between. As an adult, you really don't care. Your private life is your own, and you know how to handle it the way you see fit. But as a kid, it's usually one or the other, and never both, and never in the middle. I remember this one kid in my high school got caught watching porn on one of the computer sites. I'm like, bruh. He did not even seem fazed. I was like, bruh, ballsy move, but don't do that. You're at school, my guy. So gross. Like, I didn't judge. I was like, hey, that's actually pretty brave. I wouldn't ever do it. But at the same time, I'm like, bruh, don't do that. It's cool. If you want that kind of entertainment, wait till you get home. You know? It's around the time where cell phones were starting to, like, you could watch YouTube. You watching YouTube and videos on your cell phone. And, you probably could have watched it on your phone's browser. It's still very new back then. Nowadays, people can get on the internet on the smartphones like nobody's business. I just press my little Google button. I say, hey, Google! And, no phone. Don't do that. Don't do the hey Google. Okay, you're good. You say, hey Google, look up some porn, and then you can just do that. It'd be just easy. It's just easy nowadays. Back then, you had to go through whole browsers. They may not even work. If you didn't have, like, data or Wi-Fi, you would be screwed, and you would hope for the Wi-Fi, because if you used your data, that was it. You couldn't make any calls. You couldn't make any phone calls until after, like, 9 p.m. My guy he got frisky in the middle of school, for real. I'm pretty sure there were ways a lot of couples in my old school got it on, making out, other naughty stuff, self naughties, things like that. All my phone sees is me type X and it knows what's up. Right. Yeah, make sure you're in incognito mode. Gotta get that incognito mode. Me try not to laugh because I know what website. You guys. I think all of us degenerates know what site he's talking about. I will not say because I do not want to get this video completely restricted. We we're all degenerates here. We're all equal and loved. Anyone who doesn't go into incognito mode is mad. Yeah, they're mad lads. Never use incognito, you're a mad lad. Do you also know that if you have your Google account on your phone, the history of your search history on your phone can also pop up in your regular browser? Just a fun little tidbit. What has this stream become? A little stream of anger at ignorance and mild degeneracy. It is chaos. This is what my stream always devolves to. If it's not wholesome, it's chaos. Sometimes it's both. But you guys already know. You guys already know. It's usually one or the other. ProStrat have 2 browsers. That still pops up in your history. It still pops up in your history. You have to have at least like 10 tabs open in order to negate that, but it still can pop up if it's one of the last windows you close. That stays in your browser history for like ever until you delete your history. And sometimes the autofill will just do it on its own, so you know. My mom typing P into my computer and me starts sweating so much it makes the floor wet. I know that feeling. I once got curious and kind of looked up some Rule 34 and some naughty stuffs on Creator's computer once, and I didn't remember if I deleted the browser history or not. So that was a very anxiety-inducing moment of truth. Hi, Bean. Bean, that's. Oh, the tab switch? Got you. You're doing the tab switch, not the history deleting. Me, when I remembered I deleted my search history. Just, relief. I don't remember if I did. I don't know if Creator ever saw what my curious young degenerate mind was looking at. And we never spoke about it outside of the scientific facts of the birds and the bees. Other than that, we never talked about it. He gave me the talk once, and the once was all I ever needed because holy crap, it was so much information. My brain exploded, and I went into a trauma trance for like a little while before I processed everything. So yeah, I think I got everything down packed when it comes to that sort of stuff. But never again after that, and I'm grateful that Creator is the kind of man that he is. Oh God, my camera glitched. Alexis, Rule 34 all filters off. Oh, you are a brave soul, Wasabi. I could not look up R34 with the filters off. I would be terrified of what I'd see. Yeah. But yeah, some good books. Good books I'm excited to read. I got another classic. I got Little Women. There's another classic. Oh. Beans! Please get down from there. He's messing with things in a place he's not supposed to. Furry. Oh God, no. Exactly. A lot of furry stuff. I'm not against furries. You know, you do you, just stay away from me. Alright? Just stay away from me. Ironic considering I am a cat girl, but I am not a furry. I am a genetic mutation. I am an absolute abomination of science that should not exist. I am not a furry. You know, I can't tell you how many times I be walking around the city and I meet somebody of that particular taste, and they're just like, "You're such a cute cat girl," and the weird furry stuff, and I'm like, no, thank you. It's one of the reasons I don't really go to conventions, because you never know, you find that one weird off furry guy or girl, and they're just like, ugh. Just meh. Ah, okay. Ah, why do I keep disappearing? Hold on. I gotta do the cat mom thing. Down. Thank you, Beans. Get down. Spray bottle for the win. Spray bottle for the win. She was in a place that she was not supposed to be, and that was gonna break stuff. So she's now a little soggy, but she'll be fine. She's a little soggy, but she'll be fine. Still got my book, The Golden Age of Weird Fiction. It's full of cosmic horror. Oh, I love cosmic horror stories. Like I said, I was just playing with Cal. We're playing a cosmic horror eldritch dating sim called Sucker for Love First Date, where we date a Cthulhu girl and the King in Yellow and what I can only describe as a big blue cat mommy. Big blue one-eyed cat mommy. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Cal and I plan on continuing the game. We're going to pick it back up again. It's so much fun. I would love to be. We're gonna pick that up again. It was a lot of fun. I saw a sneak peek of that stream. Saw the Cthulhu moment. Yeah. Did she get stuck somewhere? No, she's fine. I heard like a scratching. I didn't know if she was okay or not. She's fine. Yeah, we were having a little too much unhinged fun. It was the game was fun itself, though. The game is fun itself. We got to date the Cthulhu mommy with the thickness. The thickness. Gorefield? Oh, I love Gorefield. Oh, I love the Gorefield comics. Those Gorefield comics are the best. I will kill you, John. John pulls out this. I love it. That's hilarious. I use a spray bottle when my cats be naughty because that's the only way they learn. They understand commands, but when they want to be little buttheads, I end up spritzing them with some nice, fresh, clean water. I always make sure I have clean. I use filtered water, so I make sure the water is clean and filtered in my water bottle, so they don't get sick or anything. She's running around. She's just not happy. I played it before. Trust me, it gets sus way too quick. What? Sucker for Love or Gorefield games? But yeah, this book is written by Frank Belknap Long, who was friends with H.P. Mann himself. Oh my. That sounds fascinating. We gotta talk about it more, Wasabi. We definitely need to talk about it more. That sounds fascinating. Fascinating. Let's see. What was the name of the streamer again? Calrim Frosthill. I will put. Oh. Do I still have the link saved? Probably. Yes, here we go. I will put. Yeah. That is my friend. That is the friend Calrim Frostham. He's the friend of mine that always pops up on my stream every now and again when he wants to cause chaos. He's a lovely, wonderful, amazing friend. My bestie, my absolute bestie. We'll be doing the streams there. If you follow us on Discord, I will put the links in the going live. Give Cal a follow. Give him some love. He's a wonderful streamer, a really good friend. He does these funky little streams. He also does story readings too. He's a fun, funky dude. He's a fun, funky rogue dude with the green cloak and the glasses and the long hair and the awesome poggers attitude that likes to cause chaos. That's my best friend. I love that dude. One of the first friends I ever made at becoming a VTuber, and we've been. I paid for his friendship, and we've been friends ever since. We chatted a bit on. How we met is we chatted a little bit on and off through comments and the DMs and Twitter, and then one day I went to one of his streams. He was trying to raise money for like streaming stuff, and I ended up doing the biggest donation that not only reached his goal but surpassed it. And he DMs me. He's like, "No, you don't have to give me all this money." I was like, "It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. I had no problem donating and helping someone out." And at that time, I was already feeling friendship feelings for Cal. So it was like, yay! I get to help out somebody and we can become better friends. And ever since then, we talk a lot, we hang out a lot, we game a lot together, both on stream and off. And yeah, we became best friends, and I love that dude. He's like the bestest friend ever. Best friend he ever made. Best $160 he made. Actually, it was just 60. I didn't give him 160. It was just 60. But it helped him reach this goal that he needed. So I was glad that even that much helped. $60 for a friendship. It's a joke. It sounds like a joke, but it's so true. But yeah, Cal became one of my good friends, and we make plans. We talk about seeing each other in Australia and stuff. That's an actual plan. We do plan in a couple, maybe within the next few years, we can make the plan. I can go to Australia because I've always wanted to go to Australia. Maybe one day he'll come to the States. Who knows? And yeah, I do want to meet Cal. Even after I finish, even if after I stop being a VTuber, I hope that he and I can still remain good friends. I hope he and I can still remain good friends. I'm gonna make a Discord account so you guys. Okay, I see you. Do your thing. Big 16,000 he made. I wish I had that kind of money. I would definitely have donated like $1,000. Be like, here you go, get yourself something nice. I swear, if I ever get money, if I ever get that kind of money, I would absolutely be super generous with it to streamers, especially if they're doing like fundraisers and stuff. Oh my god, you look. Oh, Brett, thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart. I bet you look wonderful and amazing as well. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I am here today. I am in my Valentine's Day best. I try to look cute for you guys because it's Valentine's Day. And all of you are my Valentine, I hope. If you'll accept it. I'm happy. I'm happy I'm here with all of you. I'm happy I'm here with all of you. I really am. I had a bit of a moment where I got mad about the state of my country's education system, but I think I'm over it now. I think I'm over it now. You have a Valentine? It's wonderful. I'm glad. I don't have a Valentine. I didn't get a Valentine. I'm a forever alone. And I've accepted that as being the cat girl that I am. Oh, you're leaving already, Brad? I'm sorry. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Oh no, wait. Stop. I had to refresh my own live stream page. Hold on. Better start gambling that money. I don't gamble. I actually have terrible gambling luck, so I don't gamble. Matt Valentines with the boys on Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. Oh, that sounds like fun. Hey, listen. However, if you have someone to spend time with on Valentine's Day that you love and care about, then you know what? You are having a wonderful Valentine's Day. Not always about the romantic feelings. I think it's also about the feelings the feelings you have for your friends and loved ones. It's alright. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I hope your Valentine's Day plans go well. I hope your Valentine's Day plans go well. I hope you have a wonderful and enjoyable time. Thank you for stopping by, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. Excuse me. I got the early seasonal allergies. I figured out I got allergies instead of getting sick when my eyes started to water and nose started running. And I was like, oh, I'm not dying from sickness. I'm dying from allergies. And I'm glad I know that I'm dying from allergies. It was romantic managed to attack Firebase Georgina, and we all got napalmed with all my head BBs. That sounds like fun. I miss playing first-person shooters. If my computer can handle playing a first-person shooter well, I'd be playing it because I have Warframe set up. I have Apex on here. I can't play them because my computer is just garbo. My computer is garbo. It will not run. I want to be able, like, I want to play other. I want to play other games too. I want to play like Resident Evil. Like, I want to play all sorts of games. I cannot wait to get a new computer. I've been putting money away. When I got my tax return, I put more than half of that away. I'm saving my money. I'm trying to make sure that I can get a new computer so I can give you guys better content. And I have so much stuff I want to do and so many cool stuff I want to show you. I want to get hand cam stuff so I can show you how to do hand cam stuff. I have so many plans, and all I need is a new computer. That's it. All I need is a new computer. I'm excited, but I'm scared, and I'm excited, but I'm scared, because I really, really, really want to make sure that I can give you guys the best stuffs ever. Yeah. Headphones are falling off. I had too much vigor in my system. I believe in you. Thank you, Saudi. Thank you for believing in me. We reached that Black Ops 1 milestone stream. I want to play Black Ops 1 when I reach 1,000 subs. I want to reach 1,000. No, 1 million subs, I got something very, very special planned. It'll be something I never planned to do ever in my life, and I will not talk about it because that would ruin the surprise. But no, I want to play I will play Black Ops 1 when we reach 1,000 subscribers. Because reaching 1,000 subscribers means we can do so much more for this channel. So much more. So now it's just a matter of waiting and seeing and doing so much cool stuff. Because when you're like very low subs like me on YouTube, you can't do too much. I hit 100 subs and I managed to get the community tab. But all the other cool epic stuff that you can do as a YouTuber is kind of cut off until 1,000 subs. What if you entered a Mr. Beast contest for money? I would not win. I have the most abysmal luck. Lady Luck has passed me by when she was giving out the gift of luck. She said, "Here, you're lucky to be alive. There you go," and that was it. She gave me the lucky to be alive kind of luck. So I will not be entering any. I will not be gambling. I'm not a gambler. If I gamble, it's for fun because I know the stakes of losing real money. No, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's changed from them because I unlocked it at 100. I got unlocked it. It's telling me unlocked it at 100, and I was like, oh, okay. So, neat. But I want to be able to become a YouTube partner and be able to get, make this a job. It'd be fun. I always have something to do. I'll always have something to do here. That would be cool. I'd be a paid streamer like the Niji Sanji peeps, and the Hollow Live peeps, and the V-Shoujo peeps. That'd be nice. I get to do what I love I would get to do what I love for a living, which is this. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I was not sure if I was ever gonna like being a VTuber when I started. I just thought it was gonna be a fun little thing I'll do for a little while and disappear into the ether. But now, as it's been, well, how many months has it been? Let's see, I started in June or July. Did I start in July? July, maybe June, July. I now have to check. I don't remember when I started. I don't remember when I started. What was the first thing I ever... What was my first video ever? It was a sit down and chat. It was a very special sit down and chat. because it was the first time I introduced myself. 8 months ago, so doing this for 8 months, almost going on 9 months. For 9 months I've done this. I don't think I ever want to do anything else, to be honest. I honestly, I don't think I want to do anything else in my life. I thoroughly enjoy this. Just sitting here and talking to you all and being goofy silly on the internet. Making all these wonderful friends, interacting with all these wonderful people. I don't think I want to do anything else. Since April last year? No, it's been 8 months. It's been 8 months. It's been 8 months. So, it's been 8 months. So, let's see, it's February now. February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, June. I was right, it was June. It was June. Since June of last year. I don't remember the exact date. I'll look it up. I'll look it up later. So we'll do a 1-year celebration. I was hoping I'll be able to do more for the 1-year celebration, but I don't know what we're gonna do for the 1-year celebration. Maybe we'll look at my very first stream and cringe real hard. Cause I remember it already. I still remember my first stream, and I cringe every time I think about the memory. It's very cringy. It's very cringy. Because I was super nervous and I didn't know what direction I wanted to take myself. And so it's gonna be very cringe. It's gonna be very fun. I'm gonna make fun of myself. In the most literal sense. And maybe we'll do some other stuff too. I don't know what day. Oh, did I freeze? Did I break? Oh, there we go. Froze there for a second. My VTube froze. I think my tracking just went funky. That's why. Okay. And did not go to college. Oh no. I went to college. It's I like it better than regular organized school, but boy is it tedious and stressful. So college is a good option if you want to continue in education to become like a specialist in a very particular field. But I wouldn't recommend it if you have no direction on what you want to do in your life in terms of careers. So yeah, that's my advice. College, great if you know what you want to do and what you want to make a career out of. Also it's also a great place to kind of, if you're second guessing yourself, you can always have more options while going to college and exploring other fields and stuff like that. It's great if you want to invest in something that's specialized and long term. Oh gosh. I think the voice acting I did from Cal's stream earlier knocked up my voice a bit. We decided to do the voice acting instead of letting it have the voices itself, so I think I may be losing my voice just a tiny smidgen. It's alright though, I'll be alright. To quote the great Egovert, I said I'm not repeating that. Unfortunately, I'm not repeating that. I see, thank you for coming back, and thank you for joining the Discord. I will help you. Yes. We will welcome you back with open arms. Oh. Let's see. I'm excited. I can't wait to continue. I cannot wait to continue the Crooked Man this week. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to start the new game that we're gonna play. I'm going to have to make a new thumbnail. And hopefully the game works. I get so sad because I work on the thumbnails because sometimes they're a bit of a pain to modify. I put a lot of work into trying to modify it so that it's fun but still still obviously recognizable as the game. And different art styles are really hard to mimic, so I try my best. It's really fun. I do enjoy modifying thumbnails for the videos, for the VODs and the streams and stuff because it's fun. Usually I have my lovely friend Persephone, who makes a lot of my thumbnails, my past thumbnails, like the just chatting thumbnail, some of the reading thumbnails she helps me with. She helps me out with a lot of stuff, and she's been working on her book, which I have been informed has been finished, and I'm so proud of her. I think she's such a lovely person. I'm so proud of her. It's a very specific kind of very specific genre of book. That's definitely for the mature mind, but it's very fascinating, and I'm very proud of her for the work that she's done. It's hard to write a book. It's very hard to write. She illustrated it as well, so it's very hard to do such a. I like to write, and I have never been able to finish any of my writing projects because it gets tedious and the focus just falls off. I commend anyone who has the focus to just write a whole book and illustrate it and edit it, and it's a lot, and I'm so proud of her. She's done such a lovely job, and I hope that her book sells well. She deserves such a big dub. I hope her book sells well, and I hope she can return back to the streams too. We miss her here. She may not have said much and always lurked, but she was always lovely to see pop in the stream. Bit of a spicy song. It is a spicy song. Do I test stream? Sometimes! If I don't forget to do it last minute. I need to wait 10 minutes. Oof. Yes, true. I'm sorry. We did do the 10 minutes before posting thing. And, it's more just to kind of make sure that people are, comfortable and adjusting to everything. But thank you for rejoining, I see. I think Creator's awake. I smell burning eggs. Creator is a wonderful, wonderful caretaker. Cannot cook for the life of me. Cannot cook. I'm so glad that Grandma Denoctis taught me how to cook, because he cannot. He does not have the hands for cooking. And I'm also very glad I ate before. I ate a little bit before I came here to hang out with you guys. My home is not that far from this cafe. That's why I can smell the burning eggs. My nose is still very sensitive. I can faintly smell it, but I can smell it. And I can only know one person that burns eggs just like this. You forget to close your sus tabs before going to school. Proceeds to break my Chromebook. Oh no. That would be the worst experience. The smell of burning eggs is really strong. They left the windows cracked open today. It's such a beautiful day. It's a lovely day. The sun is shining. It's lovely. I had the biggest urge to just sit in the sun and just soak it all in. It was so nice. It was so nice. It would have been nice to warm up my hair. Well, this is a wig, but you know what I mean. My ears, my tail would have felt nice and warm. It would be nice. I would have felt nice and warm. It would have been nice. But I didn't want to be late, because if I sat out there, I'd sit out there all day until the sun disappeared. Went to Taco Bell today. Got 2 cheesy tacos. Got home and realized I ordered these 2 tacos for myself on Valentine's Day. Taco Tuesday Valentine! I love it. It's Taco Tuesday Valentine. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh man, I want tacos. But the nearest Taco Bell is like a long bus ride. Ah, why is the nearest Taco Bell so far? I can't even walk it to it. It's a bus ride to go to the nearest Taco Bell. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to call Uber Eats. That's expensive. I have some tortillas in my fridge. I'll make my own tacos. Make my own crunch wrap. Screw that. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Oh, the creator wants me to make ribs tonight for dinner. So no tacos. Unless I go to Taco Bell. I'm not getting any tacos today. He wants me to make some ribs. I have some ribs marinating in the fridge. Some mashed potatoes. Probably some asparagus. Some like sauteed asparagus with garlic. Or, broccoli? I think broccoli would be nice too. But I'm going to make my cheesy mashed potatoes. They're creamy, they're cheesy, they're delicious. I'm excited to make them. I haven't made those mashed potatoes for a while, and they've been on my brain. My Taco Bell is like a 4-minute drive, so I just drive there and have a little joy ride after. I guess. I mean, I don't drive, so I would have to take public transportation, and that's already a pain in the butt, considering. So, then I have to wait a while. Nah, I'm just gonna make my own tacos, and then have ribs for now. Rib tacos! Oh, barbecue rib tacos. I'm going to make barbecue rib tacos. I'm gonna make the ribs and stuff, and I'm just gonna, with some shredded lettuce, and some tomatoes. Maybe not tomatoes. Oh, I think I still have some pickled peppers. Oh, that'd be good. That would be good. That would be good. That'd be good. Then get some cheese. Yeah. I'm gonna give myself even more indigestion than I already have. I have the worst indigestion. Super Bowl Sunday, I overate, and my stomach has still been hurting. And yesterday I had a burger too for dinner, and I was like, that was the poorest decision I could have made. Delicious burger. Terrible indigestion. I had made a poor decision, and I did not regret it. But I am paying for it now. Why not have out of digestion? Because I have terrible gastrointestinal issues. So I suffer. My entire system suffers. So right now my indigestion feels like a battle is happening inside my entire digestive tract and esophagus. So yeah. But tacos sound good. I'm gonna make myself a nice I have soft shell tacos. I could fry them to make them crispy and crunchy and have them firm up some. Oh yeah, I'm being fat though. Because I usually eat very healthy, so lately I've been feeling the need for more like meat, red meat, and more protein. I am almost a vegetarian at this point. I don't really eat meat, like a lot of meat. If I do eat meat, it's either fish or chicken. And chicken not so often. So it's usually like fish or vegetables. So having lately I've been craving red meat. So I'm going to be eating a lot of red meat. It gives me a lot of indigestion when I eat a lot of red meat, but I've been craving beef. I've been craving beef like crazy. Super Bowl Sunday we made beef and pork meatballs and sliders, and it was delicious. We had jalapeno poppers and made chicken wings. It was a lot. It was a lot of food, and it was a lot of meat. So I ended up paying for it with indigestion. It was terrible. It was so bad. I was not a happy camper on Monday. Yesterday I was not too much of a happy camper. I slept it off, but it was still bad. Today is still not as great, but I'm doing a lot better. I took medicine, so it helps. Going on the Liver King diet? Absolutely not. There used to be times where I crave red meat. Usually I'll eat until that craving goes away, I'll eat red meat until that craving goes away, and then once it goes away, I'm like, okay. It doesn't. It happens every once in a while. I guess my body needs the proteins and the iron and stuff that red meat has in it. Because I take multivitamins and have a really good diet. My body will always tell me what I'm lacking. You know, that's what they say when you listen to your body. Um, they say to listen to your body. You know your body the best. And I've had to learn how to learn to really listen to my body from after becoming really really ill so many years ago, and now dealing with that illness. I had to really learn how to pay attention to my body, and its needs, and all the signals of pain and ill feelings. Um, so I know my body very very well, and I know when I'm craving something specifically. I know my body needs it. Usually it's red meat. Like I've ate steaks too when I've been out and about. I went to a Korean barbecue spot. It was delicious. I ate a lot of beef bulgogi. A lot of beef bulgogi. It was good. I still crave red meat, so I know I know my body still needs protein and iron, I guess. Mm. But I'm excited. I'm excited to cook. I love cooking. Sometimes I don't get to make full meals like a normal family would, because my family's not normal. We all eat at different times because they're always working and I'm always doing my own thing. So, what could be a normal dinner time for me is like lunch for them. Sounds so primal saying I crave red meat. I crave red meat. It's delicious. Maybe that's the cat part of me. Maybe the cat part of me likes beef. I don't know. My genetics are weird, man. I don't know. But red meat is tasty. Like I said, I don't eat it often, but when I want it, I will eat it until I'm satisfied. Doesn't usually take long. Just on all for hunting deer. I'm not gonna hunt deer. You arrived! I see! Yay! You arrived! Sorry! I'm happy you managed to join the Discord again. I'm so happy. Thank you for rejoining. I'm happy you've returned. I've also been craving a lot of bananas lately. I've been drinking banana milk this whole week. Starting from last week to today. I've been drinking a lot of banana milk. I don't know why. I don't even like bananas. I don't like bananas usually. I like the flavors of banana. Like the natural flavor, not the artificial flavor. So I'll drink banana milk. And it's so good. Then I've just had the craving for it, the sweetness of the banana in my it's the sweetness of the banana and the soy milk that I use is a vanilla soy milk, so it's very very. It's not super sweet, but it has a sweetness to it, so it's such a good combination. And I have a little handheld blender. It's like a to-go cup. That's a blender. It's a blender that also acts like a to-go cup. So I'll drink. Oh. That was odd. Sorry. Something happened outside. I hope no one's getting into a fight. That would be awful. This is usually a very peaceful neighborhood. I don't know what the barista's doing. You get your icy roll back? Of course, icy. Sorry. Let's see. Let me get on the Discord. I will give you your icy roll back. I see you have arrived. I'm so happy you are here. Let's see. Yes, there we go. I see you have received your custom roll. We welcome you back, I see. usually like drinking strawberry milk. That's usually what I go to. My go to is strawberry milk. But lately banana milk has been on my brain, so I've been drinking that. It's delicious. Peppermint milk. Lotus milk. I have never tried those. I don't know. Lotus milk? Isn't lotus like a starchy root? That would be peppermint milk. Now that sounds fascinating. I've been meaning to grow some peppermint. Uh, I've been meaning to grow some peppermint plants lately. I really do want to. I want to make some of my. I want my own. I want to make my own tea. So I've been meaning to grow peppermint. Iced coffee milk. Coffee milk is also delicious. I love a good coffee milk or like milk and like milk tea. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. But because I'm lactose intolerant, it's really hard to find lactose-free options. So I usually make my own. But it's so good. Milk tea, coffee milk. Oh, so good, so good, so good. But yeah, lately, like I want to make a cup. I want to make a cup of banana milk. Maybe when I go home after this lovely coffee that you got me for you. It's so nice. I like it. Very tasty. I could never make my own milk coffees taste good, but there at iced coffee, we get our shop slaps. I like my coffees usually one of two ways. In a very sweet macchiato form, like basically liquid diabetes with milk form, or hot with sugar. That's it. I don't drink my coffee really any other way. I do drink iced coffee, but it's iced black coffee. It's like sweet iced black coffee. I see, no, don't. I'm sorry, Icy, that's so insensitive of us. Talking about iced drinks in front of you. I'm so sorry, that's so insensitive. I hope you can forgive us. I am so sorry. I feel terrible now. I like only hot drinks. I only like hot drinks. From now on, I will only drink hot drinks. I like my coffee just black, but recently we got those pod machines, so I've been macrodosing on those. Oh. Oh, thank you for forgiving me, Icy. But yeah, I like a nice strong cup of coffee personally, but it has to be sweet. Like I'm not a big fan of bitter taste, and the sugar helps to mellow out the strong bitter taste of a black coffee. So I tend to like my coffee black with sugar, just enough to kind of dull the bitterness, so I can enjoy the coffee flavors. It has a very lovely fruity-ish flavor to it that I like to enjoy, and I think the sugar really helps bring that out too. And I like to put a fair amount of sugar, like, not so much that it's basically like drinking coffee flavored syrup, but not so little that you can barely taste the sugar, the sweetness. It's like a weird, I would do like maybe 3 or 4 not tablespoons, goodness, that's too much. Teaspoons. Teaspoons of coffee. And maybe 5, 3 or 4, but normally maybe 5 if I'm feeling particularly sweet. Do you guys have Boss Coffee in America? Or the Japanese coffees in a can? Coffee milk, like canned coffee milk, like coffee milk, canned coffees, canned like milk teas. We can get them where I am. I know we can get them in America, but they're usually sold in like the Japanese supermarkets. They're like, or Asian markets like H Mart and stuff like that. Like the specialty supermarkets. They're available, but they're just a little hard to find. They're delicious. And these cans don't have milk. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. The black coffees in cans. Yes, I know. I'm just saying that those are other options that we have as well that are also available in cans, and usually you find them in like the Asian markets. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I had to readjust my seat. These are. Well, I love this cafe. The seats are hard on the butt. The seats are hard on the butt and the back. They're not exactly the super supportive ones. Ah, it's a beautiful day. I think after this, I'm gonna go for a lovely little walk. Maybe take a walk to the park. Have a little bit of sunshine and fresh air. Be nice. It'd be really nice. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Like, maybe it'll wake me up a little bit too. So I woke up very early to help to collab with Cal, and it was very, very fun. But I woke up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning for a stream, and I'm very tired. And I didn't go to sleep until maybe 1 o'clock. So I had only like I basically took a nap before the stream, and then I took a nap before the stream. After I got off the stream with Calvin, I ended up taking a short nap before the stream here. So I think I might take another short nap to kind of equal out my sleepiness. Yeah, I'll take a nice refreshing walk. I'll probably take a nice refreshing walk though. I don't want to go to sleep right away. I don't want to spend my day sleeping. This is why I carry my own foldable chair everywhere I go. It's like one of those really small folding chairs. Isn't it like one of those really, really small folding chairs that could easily be like concealed or easily carried rather? I was on the stream at 6 p.m., which would have been 6 a.m. for you. Yeah. Yeah, I was out of it. I don't know. I was a little tired. I was a little sleepy. I didn't even eat breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast when we did that stream. I woke up and was like, here I am on stream, let's go. I actually had to sneak away when Cal was doing one of the long dialogues to get like a piece of bread or something to settle my stomach. I was hungry. It was a lot of fun. I love collaborating with Cal. Anytime he and I play a game together, whether it's off stream, off air or on air, it's always a fun time. Because we were just unhinged individuals with little to no shame. Oh, those big foldable chairs you bring to the... Oh my god, those really big ones. Got that cup holder on the side for maximum capacity. You gotta get the one with the double cup holders. One on one side, one on the other. And a little basket on the side. That's the one you gotta get. Maximum capacity right there. And you have that little clip to put like a sun umbrella over it, so you have that shade no matter where you go. Forget it. You are in the lap of luxury right there. Ah! My throat is starting to feel it. I definitely overused my voice today. Amen, brother. Having 2 beers while sitting in the cafe. I don't think they would allow you to bring outside drinks, considering they sell drinks here. Have two cafe au laits. Right there. I am having a wonderful time with you guys. I always have such a wonderful time with you guys, but today feels especially wonderful. Spice the drinks yourself, yeah. I mean, I won't tell if you won't. All you have to do is just buy the coffee. You don't have to tell me what you're gonna do with it. But yeah. I have a long day today. I gotta do a bit of cleaning. I gotta make phone calls. I don't wanna make phone calls. I'm definitely one of those people that really struggle with talking on the phone. That's why I always text. I'm a texter because talking on the phone is hard. So for me, it's just gonna be a nightmare of making phone calls, but they're necessary phone calls, so I have to do it. It's a very, very important phone call. I gotta do it. I don't wanna, but I gotta. um, Gotta hire an assistant to do calls for you. I don't have the monies. I wish I did, but I don't have the monies. If I had the monies, then yeah, I would totally hire an assistant and be like, make these calls for me. Nah, it'd be like nine. Pay my rate is $9 a call. If I could afford it, Wasabi, I'd hire you. I would hire you. I would trust you to do an amazing job talking to people because I struggle. I get very, very nervous. I'm a very anxious little bean. I am. I struggle. I wouldn't trust me. I trust you, Wasabi. I do. You've earned my trust. What's up, Icy? What's up, Icy? Oh, by the way, Creator is working on something really neat. Creator worked on something really neat. We just got these little funny little anomalies that came in. And he's working on them and it's super neat. And it's we got new anomalies. And he's like testing them to see if they're safe and working on them to see how how they are under certain pressure so that they won't become like, whatchamacallit, deadly? Dangerous? Potential hazard? Yes. So, once the tests are done, I'll be able to introduce you to them. And we have our slimes in a special room. I don't know, you guys remember my little slime pets? We have to keep them in a special room because the cold weather affects them negatively. They kind of turn solid, and that seems to kill them off. So we put them in a special temperature room so that they don't, do that. They don't do the die. I love my little slime pets, but I can't take them out until the weather gets warmer. I can't do it until the weather gets warmer. I'll have them in the room, they'll hang out with me. And then I have to keep them in a special room again for the summer because extreme heat they don't do well in extreme heat either. They get gooey and melty. Slime Rancher when I get a PC? I want to, I love slimes. All the slimes that we've had, all the slime creatures and anomalies that we've had in the sub-basements have all been lovely and wonderful, and I love them so much. And I'm so happy to have new slime pets. And I'm so excited to see what the new pets are going to be when Creator's done testing them. I did hear from one of the assistants that it's really cute. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm so ready. Can't wait to meet them. The Slime Rancher, yes, I definitely want to play Slime Rancher. It looks like such a cute little game, and it looks like it's going to be a fun one. And I would love to do a series of Slime Rancher ASMR. That will never turn into ASMR because I'm not quiet enough. I don't think I have it in me to be an ASMR artist. I don't. I get too excited and I get loud. I am well aware that I get loud when I get excited. If I get excited at an ASMR video, people's eardrums are going to be blown out. I'm going to make so many people deaf. I would not want to do that. Although the idea of ASMR sounds so fun. Slime ASMR, but it's just a grotesque swooshing, mushing sounds. People like that. I've listened to slime ASMRs where people get make their own slime and stuff like that, or have slime that they mess with, and they just like the slurping, glorping, grotesque, smushy, splarty, The blichy sounds. That's what it is. It's just blech. It's just blech. I'm not a big fan, but I get the appeal. I like the visual appeal, like when people like mix colors or objects into it. That's cool. But the sounds, eh. The slurpy sounds, I don't like it. Do the slime ASMR created is a tactic of pushing the fingers into the make the See, that I enjoy. If someone makes like the fart sound with the slime, that's funny. I love that. Like just keep it in a container or get some air into it and then it's so funny. It's so childish. It's so childish. Like haha, fart, haha. But it's a harmless little funny. It's I can be such a child sometimes. I'm sorry, but I love it. I love it. It's just a harmless little fun. It's a harmless little funny. Oh, that's so funny. Just thinking about it. So it's like, it's just, I think it's squelchy. That's the word I was trying to look for. Squelchy. It's just like, yeah. It's just like. I can't even make the sound with my mouth. I don't want to. It's so gross. Yeah, this is squelchy, like squishy and blish. I love it though. I want to play with slime, but I have a tail, and past experience, getting slime out of tail is not fun. So no. Another thing I would love to play with that I don't see very often is oobleck. Oobleck is so fun. It's a non-Newtonian substance, and it's so fun. It's you can make it with like fine starch powders, like cornstarch, and water, and you mix the right ratio of it so that it's like very non-Newtonian, which is like it's solid when it's hit with like, hard force, but when it's used slow and gentle force, it becomes liquid. It's non-Newtonian. It's so fun. I love making oobleck. I will make oobleck. I used to do it a lot as a kid because it was basically clean fun. It's basically cornstarch and water, and you can dye it, the water, to make different color oobleck. And it was always so fun. And then cleanup was easy because you just wash the bowl or wash your hands. Wash whatever surface, whatever surface you were playing on. It's just so fun. It was so fun. I kind of want to do that. I've been feeling particularly childish lately. Nostalgic for all the childhood stuff I used to love playing with and experimenting with and just having. And I think I might do something like that just to kind of, play as a kid again. I think that's so therapeutic. To kind of relive those nostalgic moments as a kid. Becoming a kid again for a little while. Just to kind of de-stress from the world. I think it's such a beautiful, pure way of like de-stressing and reliving positive memories and positive experiences. Yeah, I want to get the slime so I don't trust my environment to keep it clean and pure. It's never going to be clean and pure. The moment you touch it, it's just a matter of time before it gets grimy, even from your own skin flakes and body particles. But it's fun to play with while you have it. What if it's plutonium? I would not be here. Sending Pokemon code to my Discord? I see. As long as you share with the class, it's perfectly alright, I guess. But yeah, oobleck is some fun stuff. Making my own juggling balls or like stress balls, that was also cool. Use flour or rice, depending on if you're making a juggling ball or a stress ball. You would use flour and balloons. It's always super tricky to get like the right amount of flour and the balloons to kind of work together in that harmony. But it was always so much fun. You could like squeeze the stress ball and it will hold its shape. This is the flower one. The flower ones, you'd squeeze it, it would hold its shape, and then you could splat it on the ground. It would just like spread out, unless you like splat it too hard, and then it just broke the balloons. But but this was so fun because it was like a moldable stress ball that you could just hand make with some balloons and some flour. And then the rice juggling balls was also with balloons. You use rice and you'd be like weighted juggling balls. Oh, so cool. It's like almost like a beanbag juggle ball kind of thing. You can use beans too, but you have to use like really small beans. But it's not the same. The rice would have been better. Um, it's just these nostalgic little things. They're like growing up between the 90s and the 2000s, you have both worlds. Just the homemade activities and then the technology. It was, uh, I'm going down a real big nostalgia trip. Because Creator was always very, very supportive of those kind of practical toys where you can learn to craft and make it yourself. And kind of make those kind of self-make toys. I remember learning how to make salt Play-Doh, which is like a salt dough that you use just salt, water, and flour, and you can dye it different colors to make like a homemade Play-Doh. And you could bake it if you made something that you're really proud of. It was so cool. You could bake it and it would keep for a while. It would keep for as long as however long you took care of it and whatever was the project, you know. And it would last a very long time because it was basically a really hard dough because you would bake it for a long enough time to make it a nice hard rocky dough. So it would last for however long it was taken care of. Yeah, those multiple stress balls are cool. My friend won one at the last time zone place. Meanwhile, I got a liquidy stress ball. Those liquidy stress balls stress me out. Because then I'm like, oh, what if it breaks and the liquid gets everywhere? I had an irrational fear of broken beaker. Due to a broken beaker incident when I was very young, I have a bit of a trauma with breaking broken containers of unknown liquid. I accidentally broke a glow stick once on my bed, and I freaked out so bad I started crying for Creator and ran all the way to the labs. Just for him to assure me that the substance wasn't toxic and I was fine. Oh, nice hard rocky dough K 2023. You're starting out with the 2023 quotes this year. Icy. You're gonna amass a collection of the weirdest quotes I say this year. I would be amazed if you did that. That would be. I would love to hear every single off context thing I ever say in every stream and most of my streams for the year. I would love a compilation of that. That would be the greatest gift anyone can give me. I would love that. I remember I made lava lamp at home. It was really cool. I kept it for nearly 10 years when I lost it when we moved to cities. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, man. That's the worst. Zombie Humper. That was 2022, I see. That was 2022. I can't with the quotes. Those are the best. But yeah, so I would have like a lot of make my a lot of my own like toys, and it was always something that it was easy to clean up and stuff. But I think my favorite out of all of that was like salt dough and oobleck. Oobleck was always the funnest. I love the stress ball too because they lasted longer, for me at least. Because I was not a destructive child. I always took good care of my toys. Even as a kid, I always took good care of my toys. I had a really hard time lending out toys because kids are destructive. Yeah, and I cried. I had a Barbie doll I loved, and I let my cousin play with it. She cut off all her hair, and I cried really bad. And I I cried so hard. I was so upset. I cried so hard and I was never okay. After that, I never let anyone borrow any of my stuff ever again. Wasabi, I would never, ever, 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 ever have anything to do with NFTs. I am insulted you would even make that fake quote. If you're gonna make a fake quote, at least not use NFTs. It's a fake quote, I see. It's not real. I would never have anything to do with NFTs. I think NFTs are bullshit. NFTs are bullshit, dude. Like, what are you paying? Like, what are you paying money for? NFTs are nonsense. No, not even that. Like, all that. Listen, I don't even know how all that stuff works. Like cryptocurrency and stuff like NFTs. I don't know how that. I mean, I get the general idea of how they work, but I don't know the ins and outs. I just don't get involved with it because I think they're all scams. Anyway. So no, I think if we talked about it, it was not in a positive way. At least not. I mean, not supporting it kind of positive way. I do not support it. I think they're ridiculous. My medicine has hit. I feel it. I am aware that I am feeling a little bit more on the loopy doopy side. The weird, relaxed side. No, I don't know either how it all works. Wasabi trying to defame me. I do not support NFTs. I think they're silly. I think they're very silly, goofy, funny. Oh. What a beautiful day. I can't get over the fact that it's just a lovely sunny day. It really does boost my mood. Yesterday was lovely too, but it was like too much sun. You're gonna make a quote book for me? Oh, I see. That's very sweet. That's so sweet. I hope not all of them are like out of pocket. I hope there's some really nice quotes in there too. Once you get famous, KO, like, jeez. I don't know. I am now terrified. Thinking about it now, I think I am terrified to see that quote book. But I would want to see it nonetheless because you made it. And you know me, I love the things that my Floofles make. I still have all the fan art that you guys have made me. I still have all the fan art. I saved all the fan art. I still have it. I look at it every time I want to smile because it's so nice. I love fan art. Fan art is just something special. I know this is getting stuffy. The air is very dry in my home. They're very dry in here. I should have a humidifier. I love fan art. Yes, even yours is fine. I love fan art. I don't care. Like if you're gonna get like if you give me a crayon drawing of a fan art of me, I will still love it as much as someone doing like professional digital art that looks amazing. I would love it all the same because it was made for me, and it was made out of genuine love and kindness, and it's so special to me. It's so special to me. It really means a lot to me. I don't care about the quality of the art. I care about the fact that it was made for me and it's something special because it was made out of love, and I really appreciate and love that sort of thing very, very much, and I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for all the support and lovely art and the silliness and the sweetness from everybody. It really makes me very happy, and it makes me feel very special. And it really makes me feel happy and loved and appreciated. And it makes me very, very thankful and appreciative of all of you. And I love all of you. I really do. You're all so amazing and wonderful people. And I'm so happy to see this community start to grow and be more full of love and friendship and a little bit of chaos. Maybe not so little of a little bit, but I would just, I don't know, my heart just feels very full. My heart feels very full and warm. I'll make a whole entire book of weird quotes. I would love to see it. I love weird quotes. I love fun. It would be so much fun. How would you feel if someone got a tattoo of you? Oh my goodness! I would feel honored and worried. Like, you didn't have to do that. But I'm surprised that you did, and I'm very, 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 very honored that you would have, someone would have me on their body, like, as a tattoo. I would be honored, and I would be worried, because I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be on there forever. I feel so honored, but are you sure that was the right decision? I mean, I'm not gonna stop anyone if they want to, but just know, I'm gonna be concerned, because that's there forever. And I don't know. It's so weird. It's like getting someone's name tattooed on them. Like it's gonna be. I don't know. I would feel honored. I would feel honored. Concerned, but honored. Gonna get a janky home tat on my ankle door. Oh no. Oh no. Please, 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 if you're gonna get a tattoo, get it from a professional, please. Because goodness, how dangerous it is not to get a professional, not have a professional do your tattoo. Oh, the horror stories I've seen and heard from friends. Oh, no, no, no. Make sure that if you ever get a tattoo, you go to a professional. That's my disclaimer for everyone, not just particularly to Wasabi. That's for everyone. If you're gonna go to a professional. No, I'm just goofing, but I've seen my fair share of home tats at parties. Oof. Yikes. Scary. I want to get another tattoo. I'm gonna put some money away for that too. It probably won't happen anytime soon, but I would love to get another tattoo. I want to get like a sugary dessert theme, like tattooed on my thigh. That would be fun. Always want to get a tattoo on my thigh. I'm gonna do that. I got thick thighs. And the tattoo artist is gonna have a lot of canvas to work with. So I'm gonna see. I am a not professional. I am a not professional too. I see. I am a not professional VTuber. I'm just a funny cat girl on the internet. That's all that I am. Arm wrestling is my thing. I beat every person I've met. I believe that you are quite strong. I've been thinking of getting a tat, still not sure of what though. I've been looking at the number chronicle for references, some 15th century medieval art. Ooh, that would be fantastic. That would be awesome. I say try talking to a tattoo artist. Just kind of show them examples of what you want and see if they can work with you in making a custom tattoo. Because that's usually a great way to go if you want a very specific kind of art. Oh, I forgot to go see you guys later. I see. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Happy Valentine's Day. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. But yeah, if you go, it should be simple. These are like the crosshatch artworks. Oh, cross-hatching artworks. Oh, if you're gonna be in the chair for a while. But yeah, I get what you're saying. But I said, talk to a tattoo artist, see if they can sit down with you and work out, you know, like an art piece. You know, have them make a custom art piece for you, or kind of work on something that you might like. You have one specific in mind. It's gonna be really cool. I think a lot of people forget that they can talk to a tattoo artist about making custom art. Because I know a lot of people go in and already have specific things in mind. At least from my experience, because I've gone to different tattoo. Anytime I got a tattoo, I always see people who are like holding an image of something specific they want on them and things like that. I mean, I'm no different. I am not. I am also one of those individuals. But I would love to have a customized tattoo one day. I would also have a custom tattoo instead of just like Googled images of different art. So I would love to talk to a tattoo artist about that. But I don't have the monies. I need to save my monies. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, is it that time already? Oh, I think it's almost time for me to go. I got a lot of things I gotta take care of for the day. Oh, I hate when the time runs short. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Dark Shadow Soul, you made it right at the end. My friend, you made it right at the end. Thank you for being here. It is almost that time. That's okay, my oven is still running. I hope there's something inside it that would burn. That would be awful. But yeah, it's that time. I gotta go. I don't wanna have to go. Sorry, I had to go work. It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad that you made it, even at the end. I'm so glad you made it. Yes. I also have things I have to take care of. I don't want to do it because I want to spend more time with you guys, but I cannot. I have to go and be responsible. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for meeting me out here. I know it's a bit of a trip for you to get to this cafe, but I'm so glad you made it. I'm so glad that we can spend time together and talk and have a fun, goofy, silly time. And I appreciate all of you so very much. And I love all of you so very much. You guys have been the most wonderful floofles ever, and I can't wait to do this again. I always love when we have these kind of chats. I thank you for being my Valentine today. You guys are lovely and wonderful. This trip costed. Oh no! I will arrange for a teleport pet so you can get back home for free. I hope that makes up for it. You can't tell nobody about it, and I can't promise that I cannot promise that your organs will be in the same places as they were before the teleportation. But you know, it's a free ride back home. But thank you so much for coming here. Thank you for being here. Remember, hug your friends, tell someone you love them, and be a force for good in the world, because goodness knows the world needs more goodness. Tell your friends and family that you love them. Give them a little bit of love, because things are rough, and sometimes a little bit of love is what a person needs to be able to keep going and be strong. Okay, so this Valentine's Day, tell your loved ones how much you love them. Whether it's a romantic partner, a family member, a really good friend. And really show them how much you care. Even if it's just with words. I love you guys so very much. And I'll see you tomorrow for the story time, for the normal story time. And yeah. You're just cute today. Oh, thank you, Dark Shadow. So I try. I actually really love this outfit, so I may wear it again. Alright, you guys, you take care, and get home safe. Thank you so much for the chocolate. I'm going to go wash my hands, and then I'm going to grab that and go. Everything's already on my tab, so you don't have to worry about paying for anything. These people know me here, so it's already on my tab. I made sure to let them know that anytime they see you, to put it on my tab. Okay? To get home safe. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, yep.